G'day, Bushie here. Now, I've got a very important message for Raygun. Why? Because believe it or not, her moves at the Olympics are not the worst she's made. I know. Now, Raygun, to be an Australian icon, there are certain criteria you have to tick. Now, when we first saw you doing your beach dolphin impersonation at the Olympics, we all thought, wow, she's really taken the piss. Good on her. Then, when you were interviewed, we realised you didn't realise you were shit. And that's all right. We all can be a bit blinkered to our shortcomings. But my advice is, maybe, for a start, you should come out and go, yeah, look, perhaps I was a bit shit, but I did my best. And everyone would be like, oh, good on her. She knows she's shit. So yeah, be humbled. That's my first tip. My second tip is, whoever on earth is advising you, fire them, because their job is to read the room, and they're reading it about as good as Stevie Wonder at the moment. Cannot see the wood for the trees. Public opinion is important. Thirdly, the trademark thing. You've trademarked the kangaroo pose, which, is slightly offensive and insulting to all the lives lost of kangaroos on bull bars of lorries in the country. Also, anyone going boogie boarding. Also, anyone who stood on Lego. We're all doing that move every day. There's a mouse. Yeah, so anyway, I understand if you want to own the rights to your windscreen wipers that have been going viral, but leave the room move to, well, everyone. Then the comedians come out and created a musical about you, Raygun the musical. I mean, what an honour. What an honour that someone would write a musical about you, especially when you were so shit at the Olympics. And instead of embracing it, you went and shut them down. I tell you what, you don't want to have comedians on your bad side, Raygun, because comedians, they can go savage. And also they're smart. That wasn't a great move. So whoever told you to do that, yeah, fire them too. Then again, icing on the cake, or nail on the coffin as some people would call it, you've now gone and asked them for the 10 grand you spent on the lawyers that made you look like a dickhead in the first place. Now look, Raygun, there comes a point where you've got to have a sense of humour about all of this. And I feel like you don't have one. I don't know if it's your husband's fault. My advice would be, get rid of all the money-snatching parasites that are around you, and maybe have a chat to Stephen Bradbury, and have fun with it. Run with it. Because no one takes it seriously. I mean, it was bad, but it was good. But it's what you're doing now. That's the moves that everyone's watching. So don't bugger them up too. Said with much love. Cheers.